Welcome to Kombat Kingz podcast.
Yep.
Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Tell him, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table.
Yep.
The combat sports.
Voices of the streets.
Alright, so we got myself, Rimz.
Big Rimz.
We got the braggadocious Bragz.
The one and only, you know.
We got Femi Hooper.
The Hooper himself, the
Bear
bare
Bando
bando
in the
man, you know.
And
Yes, sir.
a new face around the table.
Our boy Kachi.
Hey, do you know what, yeah?
You got a very knowledgeable
Before
Kachi.
Kachi, very knowledgeable
Before
Kachi.
you even introduce my man, yeah, I think in respect to Lanks, yeah, we gotta come through with the AKAs, you feel me?
I get some AKAs.
So this is Kachi, aka the MMA educator, aka Mr. Fact Checker, aka Mr. What Round, what method. You feel me?
You go learn today, people. Yeah. Got some knowledgeable heads around the table, as usual. Let's get into this one. We had UFC 274. We had itself, as Rimz is going to bring it up for us. We had, whoa, that wasn't a great start. Hey, this is what we needed. We had the man himself, Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. For championship fight, along with Rose Namajunas and Carla Esparza as the two championship fights.
My little cookie monster.
Yeah. First, let's get into this crazy fight.
Oliveira versus Gaethje.
And we're going to start off with Kachi.
When-
You know, I like my new guest. You've been here. You've been here. You're not new like that. You're not new like that.
I hear that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about this one, yeah?
Go
on. Like I don't like the fact that Gaethje, he makes the same fucking mistake every single fight, which is when he's on the floor, he turns up, gives his back. Why the fuck?
He's a wrestler, bro. That's what they do.
It's the default setting for a wrestler, right? Yeah. And like if you watched like his previous fight, like Habib, he's done it to Chandler, he done it against someone called Luis Firmino as well. Like he's freaking does this all the time. And like, you know, like on our way here, me and Fem were talking about this. We were saying that Justin Gaethje is like the unknown T. Like he's unknown T because like he's got like 5 weapons, yeah, and he does them really well. So you know, unknown T's got like 5 blows. Like this guy, he's got like a left hook straight. Like he's got like a good like pummel and he's got like a good leg kick and some decent footwork, but that's about it really. And like I feel like someone like Oliveira, like you can figure out quickly. And I remember, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people going into this fight saying that, oh, the leg kicks. Like against someone who has a Muay Thai stance, like you guys like watch one, like against a Muay Thai stance guy like Oliveira, like that's not gonna work.
The check-in.
That's not gonna work.
You'd have to have gone back leg.
The check-in will kill you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he found out quick because he didn't throw as much leg kick. I know it was only through round 1, but he checked a couple of them early. He checked. I think he threw one like twice in a row. He checked both of them, and I think he knew from that. All right, he's
a serious guy. Yeah.
I don't know what minute it was, but like I remember at one point he threw a leg kick, and you know when like the moment you throw a leg kick and you have to reset, like Oliveira hit him with like 3 strikes, and he was like, "Fuck, I can't do it." Yeah,
that's the Muay Thai style.
Yeah.
What do you think, Fem? What about this early, like, because it was only round 1, so what do you think about what happened in this
exchange, it was
crazy
lit.
round?
For as long as it lasted, it was lit. Do you know what I mean? But you see with Gaethje looked okay in it, like in terms of striking, but Charles looked comfortable. That's the difference. Charles looked comfortable. Even when Charles was getting those bangs, the knockdowns, and lying on his back, it wasn't really anything in it. I just feel like Charles just held a hard knock, and he's like, you know what, come into my world. You know what I mean? And then when Charles hit Justin though, I was like, nah, Justin. Now all that smack you've been talking fight week now, you're feeling that bang from him now. Quit away. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hate you.
But nah, seriously, like you see Charles, his hands are actually so underrated, man.
They've improved so much.
Yeah, and I
They've
think it's
improved
because he gets cracked, quote unquote, a lot. Do you know what I mean? There's certain times where he's actually got cracked, but I feel like with this Gaethje one, he didn't. I know there's 2 knockdowns.
You don't think
Efficient
none of them were really...
No, yeah, but no real like impact.
No. He's
Like, he's not panicking.
No,
he's not panicking.
No.
Gaethje can't follow up because he's scared of the jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
of Oliveira. That's what I
Can't
think.
blame him as well.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
All right, he got cracked. He definitely got cracked, yeah?
No, he was getting hit with bangs, bro.
No, he got cracked because he dropped twice.
Yeah.
But I said this last week when I was breaking this down in my picks, and I actually said that he gets hit in every fight where he gets dropped. So This is why I picked him to win the fight by sub, because what's the first thing I said? First thing I said was that, well, he's gonna get dropped. So I take that element away. I'm not gonna be nervous when he gets dropped because he gets dropped. Poirier dropped and said, "Get up." No one's trying to jump. Dustin Poirier is a legit black belt. I'm not saying he's not legit black belt like Charles Oliveira, but he's legit. Like he can hold his own on the floor. Sure. He was not trying to dive into nothing when he dropped Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, that's a
He
fact.
said, "Get your ass up." So this is something no one's trying to do that.
Yeah.
But my point is that's why his striking's got so much better. And this is what me and you were speaking about just before this show started. It's because his jiu-jitsu is so legit. It is so higher than everybody else's in his division.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to roll before going into any of these fights. He still will roll because he will just do it naturally, I believe. But that's not where he needs to. He doesn't need to fare that. Yeah. He doesn't need to fare the wrestling, the takedown. He will turn it into his world if you want to do that. My thing is the strike. That's why his striking's become 10-10. Before I used to say it was like, he was like an 8 all around. He's solid all around. You know, like that 8 there. 8. We say like,
you know,
guard
Kachi said that before
like
as well.
That. Gay guard, Musasi's like an 8.
Yeah.
His striking's become a 10 after what I just saw yesterday. 100%.
Because when you look at it as well, right? Like, look at the people like Chandler, Poirier, and Gaethje. Before those fights, I didn't think he was a better striker than any of them. But like, he's literally beaten all of them at striking. When you think about it, right? He's beaten all of them at striking, which is crazy. And do you know what's worse? What's the scary thing about it is the fact that, and I think he's realized this hack like later on in his career. When he gets hit, he doesn't go backwards and shells up anymore. He literally is like, all right, cool. We're getting hit. Right, let me move forward. I'm going to start throwing elbows, knees, uppercuts, everything. And like, because he knows that like, if they clinch him, like, you're fucked. There's one point where it was this weird thing. He threw a flying knee. Justin Gaethje kind of blocked it. And then he throws, I can't remember what he did. And then on a disengage, he throws like a right hand. And like, the creativity of Charles Oliveira striking, it's like, it's a weird one of like, you have these wild strikers, like you have your Johnny Walkers, right? But then you have someone who's like fundamentally solid, but they'll throw a wild thing here and there, which is like him, Piotr, like fundamentally so solid. The one thing I don't like about his striking, I think he's gonna get punished for it sooner or later, is he moves back in a straight line. Have you noticed that?
That's why he gets caught.
Yeah, he doesn't move left or right. Yeah. But that also comes down to the fact that his footwork is like Muay Thai footwork, where
you go back and forth.
That's it.
That's what the exchange is. You go, I go. You go, I go.
Yeah, that's like a habit. Yeah. That's the thing, man.
What do you think, cuz? What's this? What was your output on this round?
On the round, you know.
It's on the round, isn't it?
Like, it's kind of the same story with Oliveira. Oliveira getting touched, as we said, getting dropped. Coming back, he's not shying away from like engaging in the fight anymore. When he dropped Gaethje now, and then was on Gaethje, Gaethje, his jiu-jitsu just looks so poor,
trash.
Bro.
It's trash.
So
Your jiu-jitsu's better.
Like,
you might not even roll Kachi. You might not even roll Femi, but all of our jiu-jitsu in this room is better than Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He just looks like a fish out of water, bro. Like,
it's
I don't know. Like,
that is
it's
poor.
something
It's
he really
poor.
needs to
It's
work
poor.
on.
Do you guys reckon like Usman has Imanari rolled him before? That's why he thought he could do it to Chandler like on camera. Like, he was like, I've done it before in training, but he's done it to him. So it's
like you need to. But that's the difference between what I said earlier. Before you carry on, he doesn't need to worry about jiu-jitsu. You do. All I see him doing with Trevor Whitman is punching, bro. You don't need to punch no more. You need to roll. Yeah, that's the end all and be all of this. You're going into this. No, but come on. Have you ever seen him rolling, bro? Like an embedded.
And I watched, not an embedded. I was watching stuff on his channel. He done a little.
Oh,
bit
allow
of
it,
rolling.
bro. Allow
like,
it. Who's seen that? Like, have you ever seen like? You need to be like for this camp. You should have been saying like.
Nothing but rolling.
Thank you. Get me that. Come on, like.
Yeah, but even if you're rolling, you shouldn't be rolling with Usman. Usman and Oliveira are not the same type of grappler. Man.
I saw him with Pachi Mix. He was with Pachi Mix, which I thought was a decent.
That's good because it's long. This long gang, will lock you up.
But a size difference, man, alone for that. Like it's 35 versus guy who can't even make 55 at this point. So
We'll get
into that. We were waiting for that.
Nah, that's a conspiracy.
But do you think from here, what do they do? Obviously, Charles goes for the #1 contender fight, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. Let's just get to it. Only Islam Makhachev can beat him. Stylistically, only, and you know what? I don't want to sound crazy, but I'm gonna sound crazy. You might have something to say to this. I'm gonna bring up what I said to you earlier. Stylistically, he is more of a problem, Charles, for Khabib than he is for Islam Makhachev. And it sounds crazy, but let me tell you why. Just because you see Khabib's style, right?
Yeah.
From the wrestling point of view, it's unbeatable. Khabib's one of my favorite fighters, by the way. I was saying he was going to be undefeated before everyone. So this is but stylistically, he has no stand-up. So I could see Khabib losing rounds through the stand-up if it stands for certain periods of time. Then the jiu-jitsu, that Khabib manages to get him down. But imagine Charles is like rolling or spooling out of some of it and it don't look as clean. So I could see Charles maybe winning that more than Makhachev actually has stand-up. He actually has a good stand-up game. Like he moves, he got a good high kick. No, he's got a decent stand-up game where he would be able to transition into the wrestling a bit better. Habib
Good
shoots.
enough to have you worried about.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Where you can see how Habib shoots from across the cage and you can't do nothing about it. But it's the fact that you can kind of see it coming with someone that's with his jiu-jitsu. Because when you really think about it, we was always waiting for Tony and Khabib because of that jiu-jitsu, what Tony does off of his back.
But it's not him.
And it's not. Thank you. So imagine now we see
levels.
him. We never ever saw Khabib really face a real jiu-jitsu wizard off of his back. Can you name me one? Real on Charles's level.
No, but all right, this is gonna sound controversial as well, but is
Hot
Charles,
take,
actually
catchy.
is Charles actually that good off his back? And think about this before you answer that. Like, just because you're good on top doesn't mean you're good off your back.
I think he is though. I actually do.
I'm trying to think
I've
of
watched
situations
him.
who he subbed off his back.
Because if you,
A lot of it is him jumping on backs. And
he jumps on the back, he
jumping on
scrambles.
backs.
Yeah.
Or maybe jumping for guillotines.
Well, Kevin Lee.
You got
Kevin Lee,
Was
that was decent, but Kevin Lee is
Not
always
always,
susceptible to people good off their back, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, think about
That's very
think about the fight with Pettis, right? Pettis he took Pettis back like 4 times, got reversed every single time. Then think about the fight with Lamas, he got submitted. Think about the fight with Paul Felder, he tapped to strikes in that fight. So, is he actually that good off his back against guys who
That's
are
what I was
good
going to
on
mention.
top?
That Paul Felder fight
Yeah.
kind of showed that Khabib might.
But he's proven.
You know what I'm
Think about
saying?
where he is now, though, to where he was then.
Yeah.
Just think about the improvement.
Because there's an
Overall,
evolution.
There is,
There's
and
an
you have
evolution,
to.
man.
You can see it with him. With other fighters, maybe so, but we can't look at his streak. You can't, and he's killed killers now.
Yeah,
Let's look at the way he's done it.
yeah.
He's stopping them as well. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
going
stopping
5
everyone.
rounds. Habib's gone 5 rounds with some of these guys. A la Quinto. Like, I'm a Habib fan, you know.
Bro.
I'm just saying he's in form. You know when
Bro,
somebody's in form at
21
the
wins, 21 wins, 19 finishes, bro. That is a
It's
smoky guy, bro.
Smoky, bro. Bro, that's deadly, bro. Like,
do
that's
you know what's crazy about what you just said as well? It's the fact that I've been saying this for time as well. Like that Khabib, like almost his like last 7 opponents all fought the same way. Like they're all literally people who like to stand up and have decent grappling. So like Honor, RDA, Al Iaquinta, Darryl Horcher, like Dustin, Justin Gaethje, like they all have this. No one's gonna try to take him down. I promise you, if Charles fought him, he would have tried to take him down, or Charles would have like been okay with grappling on the floor. So
that's what I mean.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
But the only reason I kind of disagree with what you're saying is
hard,
because I don't think Islam is as good on the feet or on the floor.
No, he's better than
as
Khabib.
Oliver. I don't even know.
I
about
don't know.
that.
I think
In terms
Habib.
of what?
He's
Striking's not better than Habib.
Not better than Habib.
Are you not buzzing?
no,
Are you not watching?
Right.
You not crazy?
I'm just saying. No, do you know what it is? I'm just saying the discrepancy isn't as big as people think it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the way people make out like Habib cannot strike. You know. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, he
Like,
just looks
Habib
awkward.
are good.
You know?
No, but
he
he
looks
was good.
awkward, bro. I can see it,
Yeah.
bro. Don't do that. He looks
doesn't-
awkward.
he doesn't
Even
He's
flow.
not settled.
Yeah.
He has no snappy leg kick.
Even
he has like
even with
Makhachev has a snappy leg kick.
even with Gaethje,
There's
the
levels.
guy guy was in there for a bit with Gaethje, bro, before he took him down. Do you know what I'm saying? With Edson as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He was striking with him for a lot of the fight, bro. It wasn't just like quick takedowns.
Yeah, because they all know what. Because Habib's so smart.
No.
Habib's so feared with what he can do. He can afford to strike because you're fighting in his world from when the bell goes ding.
Yeah, but
because you know what's coming. Everyone is.
Yeah, so if we're talking
everybody.
Yeah, but if we're talking MMA striking, then we're talking about the context. Do you know what I'm saying? And with Habib, if he's like that, then we can't just take it away from him just because he's so feared. And he has
what
the
happened
pressure,
when Michael Johnson cracked him and his knees wobbled? That was the end of the fight. He grabbed him and said, that was it. That was it. His knee, I've never seen Habib's knee wobble. His knee wobbled. He said, what? Fuck all of this. Striking business.
No, but you need to understand with Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is the coin flip of MMA, bro. Like he's either winning or losing. There's no in between.
Yeah.
So,
but he hurt him. Yeah. It's the fact that he hurt him. And he felt something as a human.
But
he knocked out Poirier too. So he hits quick.
It's not that he's quick. I'm saying that it's the fact that Habib's human, not that Michael Johnson. It's the fact that he got hit and then received something and thought, wow, forget the striking.
No, but this is the thing,
he wasn't fair in Dustin striking.
With Michael Johnson, he's got like one of the fastest hands in lightweight division history. Like his hands are so fast, innit? So with Habib doing that, it did kind of make sense. Plus his coaches were going mad, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? Take this guy down. And you saw that round one, Johnson and Habib, bro. At first, everyone's, because I remember watching that with the man them, and I'm thinking, Johnson's tagging him still, And then at the end of the round, bro, it's like Johnson was getting rushed by a bag of men.
A bag of men. An army. You know what I'm saying? An army, a whole tribe.
Johnson just said like this.
Whole village.
You know what I'm saying?
Drowning.
It was crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So Habib was just going, you know what? This is a bit long. I'm trying to win this fight quickly, call out Conor. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think like he's that uncomfortable. As much as people say, like, I think people exaggerate it. I don't think he's that uncomfortable.
No, against a good striker, though, a good striker will make him look bad. That's what I'm just saying. A real good striker don't make Habib look good. A real good striker. Oliveira's a way better striker than him. And
Oliveira moves forward as well, man. Like Habib only really, since his knee surgeries, like after the RDA fight, like, he only really took people down against the fence, right? And Oliveira doesn't really move backwards, does he? Like when you look at all of these fights, like I thought Chandler would back him up. I thought Poirier would back him up. I thought all of these.
He meets center of the ring.
Hey, can I ask a bit of a mad question? It's a bit of a mad question, isn't it? Yeah, I hope I'm still on topic. Yeah. Obviously, we saw DJ Rodtang, innit? Yeah. If Habib, went with, let's say, like a lightweight equivalent of Rodtang, and it started off Muay Thai into the wrestling, do you think Habib would firm it into the second round to go? Obviously, we all agree when it gets to the MMA part, he'll probably finish whoever he's fighting, innit? So let's say Rodtang is a lightweight, and he fights Rodtang, Do you think he could firm the Muay Thai part for one round?
He's conditioned. He's Russian, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
They're from Mount Kok. They're from the cold winterlands of Dagestan, and
that's what I'm saying.
They can handle that, bro.
So with Habib, so why I make that point is because with Habib and striking, he's not in as much danger as your typical guy.
He could take a beating. I'm just saying he's not a good striker. Like he would get outboxed if he went 12 rounds. He would get if it was a Muay Thai fight. I'm not saying he'd get knocked out. I'm just saying you'd get outworked. In styles. A guy that's got snappy kicks and some like snappy arsenal or got a better artillery, you're gonna lose. Trust me, you will lose.
No, but if it's only striking, but if it's MMA,
that's what I mean.
If it's
MMA, you mix it up. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah. But striking, 100. Okay, I agree with you.
I'd be confident that Habib can control Oliveira at some point in that and make him quit, man. Like I think it's.
That's why.
Yeah.
Remember though, just before we're gonna move into Justin in 2 minutes, but remember, Habib was close to calling out Oliveira just before the retirement. He was interested in that because of the style. It's only because of what happened with his dad, I think. Yeah. And that, because if his dad was alive now, his dad telling him to go eat him. His dad's going to go, yo, you need to go fight him because you can't have two kings. This man's a king. You know how his dad's like, he's a king right about now. Because of the win streak. He's like, no, you need to dismantle that. Kill that and then go and retire. Yeah.
But hey, you watch basketball, innit?
Yeah.
Hey, you know when Shaq goes barbecue chicken?
Yeah, barbecue chicken. him and Chuck.
Trust me, barbecue chicken alert. Go eat that. Nah, trust me.
But alright, let's move on. Where does just so we move on? Do you think he needs to face Makhachev next? Where do you think he goes from here? Just to move on.
They're not. Well,
yeah,
he does. But Conor's there, bro. And I hate to say it, but if he's fit and it's a vacant title,
They're gonna throw him in.
They might.
They
They might.
want that money.
Yeah, because
ESPN money.
Fam.
They want that
might,
ESPN
fam.
money.
I know Lanks will be losing his head right now.
Yeah, because they ain't won in time.
Yeah,
because they ain't won.
I don't want to see it though. I want to see
would.
Lanks will be like, he's number 9, bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
He's 10 now. He's 10 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know when you look at like I was saying this, right? Like any person who doesn't follow MMA will like it's the same as like golf, right? I only know Tiger Woods. So like any person who doesn't really watch MMA will tell you, oh, what's happening with Conor? What's happening with that Irish guy who's quite loud? Like Conor's that guy in MMA.
Yeah.
So like the more like, because we're all hardcore fans in MMA, we're able to look at things objectively and be like, oh yeah, this person's more deserving, that person's more deserving. Benil Dariush has a way better argument than Conor.
Yeah.
But like, let's be honest with you, no one wants to see Benil
No,
Dariush. Like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even for the build up for a big event,
Yeah,
who's trying to see a big fight? What Fight Island? Even they go Fight Island or they go to International Fight Week. You're not trying to see. That's dead. In the interviews, dead, bro. Everyone's
man
dead.
don't even speak English.
Yeah.
My man's just boring.
It's mad. Yeah. So, all right then.
100%, man.
So where does Justin Gaethje go from here? Because Justin was on a streak. He's still a killer. He's still that man that people want to see. He's that Chandler type of, we need to see you fight. So what happens here with him?
Can I be real? It's techie for him because he's been I like Justin, but he's been talking a lot of smack, do you know what I'm saying? And he's been, in my opinion, moving a bit entitled, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So even like when Chandler and Oliveira had the fight going on for the vacant title when Khabib relinquished it, the way Justin was going, how the hell am I not? I'm thinking, bro,
you just had the opportunity.
You just got put to sleep. Like how many, bro? And it was only like a matter of months ago. Do you know what I'm saying at the time? So I'm just like, bro, like take time with him now. That's 2 title shots in short succession. What the Khabib one was 2020, this one 2022. I think now back to the drawing board. Yeah, just have fun fights, bro. Fun fights. And build up.
Do you think he should go back and face Dustin Poirier again? Because that was a wicked fight.
I think that's
wicked fight. That
think-
fight was wicked. Dustin was on no legs by the end of that fight. No legs. I've never seen a man wobble around.
I was just about to
after
say
that fight, and he killed him, bro.
There's
I don't know
no
how he put him
way.
away.
There's no way I could see Dustin ever taking that fight, bro.
Because of what happened to him.
Of course, bro.
That damage was mad.
That
didn't it?
damage was crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
it was mad.
Like,
bro.
Dustin doesn't have anything to get, and he's already
Yeah,
hinted
it's
that
true.
like he just wants a few more money fights, then he will retire. Dustin ain't gonna take that fight, no way. But I would love to see Gaethje and Conor. I would love it.
Yeah, that's a fight.
I would love it. I
But
would love it.
division wise, like there's some good ones in there. I think it would be nice to see Justin fight like RDA. Like RDA would be a good one.
Or even Fiziev, innit?
Yeah, or Fiziev. Yeah,
The
yeah.
stand up with Fiziev would be
that'd be
good.
interesting,
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I
serious,
don't think
man.
the stand up will be as competitive with Fiziev as you guys probably think it will. I think Fiziev will eat him up, man. Like, if it was just standing, Fiziev will eat him up. Yeah, because like.
He hits hard though, you know.
Gaethje's hands,
When
bro.
Gaethje licks you, bro, he's got metal in there
But sometimes
somewhere.
he overcommits.
He does.
when
He
throws,
does because he
bro.
fell over. He fell over even
Did you
this
see
fight
what-
by overcommitting.
That's what I was about to
He'll
say,
do
bro.
that.
The
He'll
guy
fall
went
over.
almost across the
Yeah,
cage,
because
bro.
by falling,
I'm
by
thinking, no, this
overcommitting.
guy's white.
Yeah,
He's swinging
yeah.
for
Alright,
the
but
bleachers.
think about context, yeah. How many good strikers has Justin Gaethje actually fought? Think about this before you answer that.
Probably what,
On Fiziev level.
Edson,
Dustin's
Edson
good.
though,
Dustin's a
that
good
Edson KO was
striker.
impressive.
And what
bro.
happened there?
Yeah, he lost.
They lost.
Yeah.
Edson, okay.
All right.
Eddie Alvarez-ish.
Eddie Alvarez.
He's
Do
got
you
all
know
right
what- do you
hands.
know what I learned last night about Justin Gaethje? Yeah, he's had this vulnerability throughout his career. He doesn't like getting hit to the body. Him, Covington, there's certain guys that don't like getting hit to the body. He's one of them.
Yeah,
a few knees from Oliveira, he was like backing up already.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that is
yeah.
But knees are different. It's not your hand though.
No, but you know
It's
what
not your
Fiziev, his
hand.
body kick
When-
is like, bro. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
even a
it's-
body
oh.
kick. No, like,
That's
let me
switch
tell you
kick.
something. Like, I'll be honest, yeah. Taking a body kick, yeah, from an extension is being able to see it and cover it up slightly is different from a clinch in a knee when it comes up into your gut, bro.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
true.
a different.
That'll
It's
take the
a
wind
that-
out of you
bro,
different,
and the
yeah,
man's
yeah.
leaning down on you.
Yeah.
It's a different animal, bro. You can kind of take a bit of that parry off of that leg kick and see it and switch. Trust me, it's a. But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you do mean. He doesn't like to feel it to the body like Covington.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I do get it, but
The thing with Gaethje,
we kind of have to move on.
Move
We're
on.
like 30 minutes on this.
Is
No,
it?
we done a bit on this. We done a bit.
all I'm saying is that with Gaethje, he's one of them, man. You could put against.
It was a big thing.
You could put against the Highland Spring Bottle, and it's going to be a lit fight. Put him against anyone, and it's going to be lit.
Yeah.
He's basically one of those guys.
Do you know what's crazy? Last thing about Justin Gaethje, yeah, he's every single UFC fight except for 2, he's won a performance bonus, and the 2 are both the undisputed title fights. That's messed up, man. He chokes in those ones.
Yeah,
That's a
That's
good point.
crazy. Yeah,
That's a good point that you
he
made.
chokes in those ones.
He's had his opportunities.
Yeah.
And you've been subbed
cool.
twice. I don't want to hear about anybody quitting.
Yeah, man.
That smack on Oliveira, you know.
Yeah.
Unprovoked, you know.
Unprovoked,
Unprovoked, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the irony of calling someone a quitter and then tapping, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Bit awkward there. He had to go on Twitter and humble himself after.
Yeah.
But let's move on.
Alright, cool.
Let's move on to Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza.
Catchy.
Yeah.
Tell-
Right. So
tell
yeah.
him.
So I was watching.
tell him.
So I watched these fights the next morning. Yeah. I woke up. This is why you should never check your phone when you wake up in the morning. Yeah. My guy, like Femi messaged me. It was like Carla, and then like that was the first one I saw in the morning. I was like, oh crap, did she win? Like, and then I was watching the fight, expecting something big to happen, and it was the most non-fight I've ever seen. You know when you're in school and then like people was like, oh no, hold me back. Yeah.
I fell asleep, bro.
That was
And that's Rose, you know. That's Rose. That's Rose to say you fell asleep to
And
the
to be honest,
fuckadocious Rose.
Because I knew because I fell asleep and then I kind of knew how the fight went because everyone was saying, oh, it's boring. So I kind of thought, fuck it, have they got double speed on this? Because I would just double speed. Double speed. And they didn't have it. I was like, oh, shit, I got to watch this now. But no, that was a boring fight.
It's the most boringest female fight I've ever watched.
It might
be
one of the most boringest fights I've ever watched.
No, in general, I think it's worse than Francis and Derek.
It was.
Like
even that had
more anticipation. And more anticipation.
Yeah, it was
like,
tense.
we're waiting more.
Yeah.
You're not waiting for these 2 little skinny girls to throw down. When
Exactly. Yeah, 2 big black guys
flying
about to
around.
like anything could happen, right? Like even like 'cause the other bad ones were like Romero versus Izzy, but even that one you knew something could happen.
And anticipation just because of who's in there.
And then Wonder Boy versus
Woodley.
Woodley. Yeah,
Yeah.
even that one because you remember the first fight. So like this, oh my goodness me, man. Do you know what I hate the most is that 2 things about it. One, the flipping Pat Barry was like, oh yeah, it's cool, don't worry. Like if they're booing, it's fine.
No.
And then after the fact, she was like, they weren't booing me, they were booing Carla. They were definitely booing both
of you, bro.
Yeah.
They're booing the fight up, the whole fight.
Maybe even you more because you're expected. Like you know what I'm saying. You see with Carla, sometimes she has been in those kind of because of her style. She's been in those kind of fights before. You know what I'm saying. But Rose, like you're called Fug Rose, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone was expecting a show, so
yeah, they're not expecting a
was a bit
head
mad.
kick from
The
Carla.
only reason,
All right. Let me just ask you like this. We can break this down in 2 seconds. Did she lose the fight?
I thought she did.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure everyone's on the same page here. Yeah.
Because sometimes they say you have to beat the champion,
Yeah.
But I think in this fight, bro, I think Rose was just way too passive. I think Carla did just a bit more.
This is why I hate this because I do have this thing where you do have to beat the champion when you're
Bro.
like this a little. I know we're gonna get into this.
No.
I have this in my heart. It's not legit, but on the judges, you're right. I know what you're gonna say already. You broke it down for me last week, and you're 100% right. This is just a my heart thing, innit? This is my personal heart thing. Like I feel like if it's a passive fight, and I feel like the champ has been the champ, and it's a legit champ. No, I don't feel like it's that. You know how Michael Bisping had the belt for a fight? Judge it off how you need to judge that. But when you've got credibility as a fighter, and then you go into the fight, I feel like that judge that warrants it a little bit. It shouldn't because you need to. I get why you're saying it needs, but I think it should in a little bit. But in this fight, I'm being honest, it didn't warrant nothing. She was so bad. She was the longer fighter, and she had times where she could exchange it with leg kicks, stronger jabs. You didn't have to really get into that moment, but just stamp down on some leg kicks and some jabs. Make her feel something. You did nothing. You wandered around the cage for. I didn't even give her the intro I normally give her, bro.
Yeah.
I normally say she's my wife. I'm gonna rub her head. I love her, bro. You get me? Fuck Pat Berry. Fuck Pat Berry because he don't deserve her. Don't make sense. But I can't do it, bro. I can't do it today. That was. And she looked
She looked like she was shocked, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Nah,
like you said, the advice from the corner from Pat Berry, get him out the corner.
Yeah.
Come out of the corner. Because
Yeah.
it's like Trevor Whitman wanted to tell her, yo, you need to actually get working,
Yeah.
but didn't want to
He
contradict.
did like in the 5th, I think.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
but it's too late. But he didn't want to
So, yeah,
contradict
yeah.
what Pat Berry was saying. I think
yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a slip still. It's a slip, 100%.
Like that's bad.
Should have
Like
done that, man.
Wizard Whitman's gone to. I don't know, bro. He's lost 2 fights now. Like you get me?
Do you know what? Yeah, like with Catch,
Like, Wizard
yeah,
Whitman's not. He's not there no more.
with Catch, when I messaged him, yeah, in the morning, yeah, in the AM, saying like Carla, yeah, it's only because he will tell you, like, I'm a Carla Esparza guy. There, I've kind of been saying for like at least like a year, maybe almost 2, that yo, she's gonna get to the strap, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I was just happy to see her climb there. You know what I'm saying? In this fashion, obviously, I'm disappointed, but you know, at the same time, I'm happy she got there. Rose, why she shocked me was because, like, with Carla's come up here, like the streak she's been on, the closest fight has probably been the Marina Rodriguez fight. Yeah. And in that fight, Marina had a lot of success, bro, especially with the kicks from distance. Had a lot of success with it. It's Carla. I think Carla got a split.
Yeah.
She got a split
Yeah.
decision on that one, yeah. And Marina was sticking it on her, but from the outside. So I was thinking Rose is just gonna do that, pick her apart like
Outside,
that. If she's gonna have a path to victory. So I was shocked to just see Rose just kind of dance around, not do much. I was just like, rah, it's a bit mad.
Joe Rogan and DC were making me laugh with just like, this is so boring. They were so direct.
They were breaking
They
down
were
what's
so
the boringest
direct.
fight.
Yeah,
While
ever.
they're still fighting.
That's
Like, I'm
mad.
like, what
That's
the hell?
mad, yeah.
That is
Because it was
mad.
so boring.
Do you know when
I heard that,
do you
bro.
know
There's
when
nothing to talk about.
Do you know when I
Nothing to break
knew?
down.
Do you know when I knew it was mad? Do you know when the fight ended? Yeah, bro, I could even hear Anik, all them man, yeah, just going, yeah. So this fight, like, just cussing the fight. They're just saying whoever wins, we don't really care. Don't really matter. Like, bro, they will.
You know they can't even run this back.
Yeah.
No.
What?
This one is
Yeah,
2-0.
yeah.
It's 2-0.
But did you know what's crazy about it,
She has
right?
to
Like,
lose the belt, bro.
Yeah.
What-
Somewhere else.
That's why. Oh yeah, go on.
sorry, this is like a really interesting thing that no one seems to mention. I remember like me and Femi on Clubhouse, we were talking about Carla will win the battle, and then I remember everyone saying, "Oh no, Rose is like different level to her."
Yeah.
And one argument I kind of made like half jokingly, then I realized it was actually kind of true, is that Rose hasn't fought a wrestler since Carla. She hasn't actually fought one. The closest is Jessica Andrade, but even she's not really a wrestler,
I said
right?
this last week. She
Yeah.
kinda, everything I've seen, even Zhang took her down kind
Yeah,
of
easy.
easily. Like,
She is.
so that's why I was always saying, if Tatiana was still about,
Yeah,
she
that's
would've
what I'm saying.
The rest
Yo,
is Tatiana's got hands as well. She can get
Hey.
that distance. She can close the distance.
So what
very
Tatiana
well.
did to Carla as well.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Tatiana
she's
put Carla in the
murked
split,
Carla. Yeah,
and that's
he murked
Carla,
her.
and that's Carla. You know,
Yeah.
put Carla in the split.
Carla,
You know,
yeah.
so I imagine
yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, Tatiana, she's coming back.
Well, yeah, but I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
weight.
weight.
Though.
No one
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy about it as well? Rose, when I was talking about this, right? Rose, whenever she rematches someone that she's already fought, she doesn't do well the second time round if she's lost to them. So like when she fought Tisha Torres, that wasn't a great fight for her. The second time round, she lost the first one. Jessica Andrade, the second time round, I personally thought she lost the second one.
Yeah,
when
that
she
was
fought,
very close.
Jessica Andrade, yeah, it
that
was very close.
yeah.
And she came out with like her face like half split open. Yeah,
I thought she lost Zhang's second one.
Yeah,
when I watched
exactly,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought she lost that.
And the second Joanna fight wasn't even that wasn't as good as the first one. So her rematch ability doesn't seem to be that good.
But
so,
Catch, what
yeah.
did you tell me on the way here? You said, what was it that Dana saying that the Wei Li?
Oh yeah. Zhang Wei. Yeah, Dana said yesterday, Zhang Wei Li and Joanna, the winner of that will get Carla. Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
fresh matchup. I love that
yeah,
fresh
that's
one.
What's that?
Let's be
John
fresh.
Whaley
F5, man.
And Joanna, yeah, because
Yeah.
they're fighting next, right? Like, the winner of that is gonna get the match with Carla. Yeah.
Which makes
So
which
your
makes
one,
sense.
your one.
But I can't like Joanna
Joanna,
must be
yeah.
itching because
Yeah,
Joanna
yeah,
marked
yeah,
Carla the
yeah,
first time, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she, you know what it is? Joanna's not scared to stand there like Muay Thai and engage in the middle.
Yeah.
She will fight you. Like,
Yeah.
she will fight you, bro. Like, Joanna's not.
Joanna's hard to take down.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
well. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. She's got
yeah.
good takedown
Yeah.
defense.
It's
That's
a
what I mean.
hold
That's
down
why
too,
and that's why I
yeah.
said she will fight you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference, innit? So we'll see. But
You
let's-
know, any woman that makes noise, yeah, like Joanna or Shevchenko, with any strike, with any strike, I know they're not gonna have a fight like this. You know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna go in and they're gonna try at least touch. You know what I'm saying?
No, Rose normally puts on a good show though. I don't want to shit on her name too much. I feel like she just had bad coaching. I feel like that was more. I've never seen Rose really fight like that. To be honest with you,
That
let's
was
be
complete
real.
It was
flip
weird,
to
isn't
the
it?
first time
Yeah,
they met
That's
each
what I
other.
mean.
Like,
So that's what I mean. So I'm just saying, I feel like it was bad coaching. I feel like, I don't know if it was Whitman or Berry. I think it was a mixture of both. One of them need to coach her, and I think it should be Whitman. Berry,
It
what do you do?
It should be.
We let Whitman do his thing, but yeah,
Because you see how it goes. When Rose goes to the corner, Pat comes.
yeah. He
Then he's like,
just-
Trevor. And I'm just-
he goes
and I'm
Trevor.
like-
Yeah, he just says it. Does it all the time. So then he goes Trevor.
Because he's kind of the head coach, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's not
in that setup.
But he's not though.
But he's
Trevor.
not.
The head coach should be the first person.
Yeah,
But it should be
then-
Trevor.
Bring the side
Then you-
coach.
yeah.
But it should be Trevor.
You get me?
It's only because he's their wife and husband or whatever. Like, allow it, man.
Even when you see like these man like these Dagestani man Habib, Islam, when they fight, yeah, Javier will have to say first, yeah, and then you'll hear Islam or something in Habib's ear going, like after, you know what I'm saying? But Javier will have that first, like, okay, this is what we need to do, and then the other guys can talk. So I think Pat Berry just needs to do that a little bit, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
All right.
Let's move on. Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson.
Aye.
Now, this is easily knockout of the year so far. There's
has
no
to be.
questions
Has to
about
be.
this. And if you disagree, you're not an MMA fan.
What are the other contenders though? I don't feel like they've been that many.
Just
this
Money
year.
McCann I could think of.
Money McCann's up there. Money McCann has been
There's
up
some
there.
good ones in London, but
there's some
but
good
not
stops
like
in
this,
London.
bro.
Not like
Yeah.
this, bro.
I feel like there was another one I'm forgetting. There was another stop because we said it. We kind of brought it up. I feel like we brought it up for something, and that's off the top of my head. It's
Was it
gone.
a punch? Was it a kick?
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. We brought it up, man, and was like, that might be the contender so far. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's get into this fight because this didn't even. This is like the Charles Oliveira. This barely made round 2. I don't even know why it says round 2.
Hill versus Walker. Is that one?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
Hill
was
versus
nasty
Walker.
still, yeah.
that was nasty.
Yeah.
That was he flat packed him.
Fair. No, this one was bad. This one was bad. man.
I said flat packed.
Yeah, IKEA, bro. He spent the trip there last night. That was mad.
No.
But this thing,
Hey, listen, yeah. I'm gonna say this first, innit? Yeah. Bro, so as you man know, I was out last night, yeah. And like this brother, because he knows I watch UFC in it, yeah. This brother, he just came running to me, yeah. He's like, brother. He's like, who's this guy, bro? You're saying, shows me the phone, yeah. And I just see Michael Chandler just, bro, fam, I can't even. Maybe I have to shout out Lanks on this, yeah. But football reference, yeah. You know Benzema, yeah, against Chelsea, yeah.
Skengzema.
You know
Skengzema.
You know Benzema against Chelsea. You know that penalty where he just Panenka it, yeah. One time he just chipped, man.
Yeah.
Bro, Michael Chandler, bro, his foot just went.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro. I was like, what?
Listen, let me tell you this.
Bro.
Before we get even into that, let's break down round 1 because Tony had a great round 1.
Yeah.
He looked
Even
good.
though he got taken down towards the end of the round, he worked well off his back. I thought because Tony always works well off his back.
Opened him up,
And
didn't he?
Yeah.
and I would have still gave that round to Tony, even though he got
though-
taken
yeah,
down.
That's the thing.
Just
when he
because he worked so well off of his back, he didn't look out of place. He didn't
Yeah.
get worked off of his back.
Yeah.
He had the better stand up going into that before he got taken down. I thought.
Yeah.
Chandler had good exchanges where he caught him, but Tony, man, he was so tight. He had that kind of Muay Thai style as well. He was moving left and right. You know how Tony's a little wildling. He moves
Check
a
the
lot.
kicks. Yeah, check the leg
Check
kicks. too,
their
yeah.
leg kicks beautifully.
Yeah.
He come in, gave his own leg kicks. You know Tony mixes it up well. He'll give you a front kick, leg kick, high kick, low kick, and then mix it up with the hands. And then
And he'll start to get into his rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
He starts dancing
That
on you.
salsa
Like,
stuff,
that sound system. And what
The
game?
RDA fight, yeah, when he did the
Mark,
RDA, yeah.
Mark, you know that mad music he comes out to? One game, that's
It's a workout thing.
yeah. He starts dancing on you and that. He starts flexing on you. So I thought he had a great one, man. I was like, El Kakui, real boogeyman's
Vintage,
back.
yeah.
You had something like, you know what I'm saying?
And that got locked off, boy.
And then round 2 come, and I was like, all right, let's see how a buff. I said, man went to go see Odin, Freya, all the gods, all of them, low key. Man went to go join them, divide. Bro, he had to go,
Valhalla.
He went to go, all of them, the ones you even heard about, Sif. There's one called Sif, cuz. The ones you don't even hear about. He went to go visit all of them, because when Dana said that's the most vicious KO that he might have seen, maybe so. Maybe might not be the most spectacular, but vicious.
Do you know what it is, yeah? It's the timing, fam. The first strike of the after my man had a good first round, yeah, the first strike of the second round, bro. It's you can't make that stuff up.
It'd be interesting to see the scorecards though, because because I'm saying he won the first round. You guys probably saying that too, but
I got that.
like when you get controlled for half the round, because he did get controlled for the other half of the round, it'd be interesting to see if the judges would have scored it for Chandler because of that, right? Because like he was at the end of it, like elbowing him from top and stuff. So, but you know what the weird thing about it is that with Tony, right? Like he doesn't. The way that you would have seen Chandler winning this would be like if Chandler did what he did against like what's that? Is it Yamaguchi or whatever? The guy from Bellator.
Yeah,
we just saw no, not
Horiguchi?
Horiguchi. The other one from there was another one, from the Brazilian guy who's like Japanese descent or whatever. Who was at 155. Yeah, but basically he took him down and sort of controlled him a little bit too. And same with Brett Primus. Like I thought he would have done that again, because when you've fought 3 times in the UFC and you've lost twice in them, like 2 of them, like, and it was by like, because you were having too much fun, it'd be good for you to try and just like settle in and just get the win. And then when I thought that was the way Chandler was gonna win it, but like, and Chandler said he doesn't even practice that, which makes it like even sadder for us, right? Like, do you know the first thing that went through my head the moment Tony dropped? I was saying this to Femi earlier. The moment he dropped, the first thing I thought was, Holloway's getting knocked out at some point, like. Because the way Tony takes damage is the same way that Holloway takes
I
damage.
said this, and these men going like, Holloway's God. I say, bro, he takes so much damage, bro. It's only a matter of time before he's good. Because he's young still. I keep telling these men keep telling me, Holloway. I'm like, bro, he gets hit so... I'm a Holloway fan, you know. I love Holloway, bro. I swear down. Max is one of my probably top 5 favorite fighters in the UFC. I'm not even going to like, just as in person, just him. But bro, I have to tell you what I see. I can't tell you off my heart.
Don't get it. That's like.
Is it? I mean, telling man there, bro. Like you get hit, bro. He gets hit up, bro.
And there's 2 reasons why I think that it might happen within the next like 18 months. There's like, one is like Hawaiians, when they hit 30, they fall off. All of them. There's no exceptions to this rule for some reason. I don't know why.
It just happens to them.
Yeah, it just happens.
So
So
their
like,
bloodline.
So like BJ Penn's on indestructible chin. He hit 30, boom, went downhill. Same with flipping Brad Tavares. Like it's and same with Yancy Medeiros too. Like all of them don't seem to do well after 30.
Yeah,
and
you good, Kachi, man. You know your stuff.
Yeah,
man.
and then the other one, the other one is that he has taken in his past, like I think like 10 fights, he's taken 100 strikes a fight, except for one fight, which is Frankie Edgar, where he took 95, which is not that far off. And then like in every single UFC fight he's had, except for 2, which is the first fight he had with Dustin Poirier, got submitted really quickly. The only other fight that he's not absorbed at least 30 strikes was the Charles Oliveira fight, where Charles Oliveira dislocated his shoulder, which is a bit crazy because Charles Oliveira is like now like the king, but he takes way too many shots. And like at this point in his career, even when he was destroying Calvin Kattar, he still took like 150 shots in that fight. That's like 30 a round. Like that's too much.
Yeah, he's taking
way too much damage.
Too much, man.
The
He's
chin,
getting
man.
knocked out soon.
It does slow you down. When you get hit naturally, just to any organ of your body, eventually that you're gonna slow
Wear
down.
and
It's
tear,
wear and tear.
yeah,
It's just
man.
natural. So, and Tony has that wear and tear because of that style of the fight. And it's the same for Chandler in a weird way. But what you gonna say?
No, I'm just gonna say, Tony. I'm at a crossroad now whether he should where he's at, because reason I say this, like, was it 4 now?
Yeah,
4 losses?
4 fights,
Four.
good, yeah.
Four fights, and each one has just gotten worse and worse and
But
worse.
he didn't look bad
So-
until that knockout.
Bro, but
just
he
didn't
got
see it.
finished.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
This is the worst one.
He got collapsed.
No, it was the worst finish.
And it was
the
a
worst.
bad
No, it
finish,
was the
yeah.
worst finish. But you know what it was? Because his round 1 for me was so good in the sense of from what I've seen prior. Because all his last fights, he just got dominated.
Yeah,
Darius dominated him. Islam dominated him.
Oliveira.
Oliveira, sorry,
yeah.
I meant to say.
Oliveira
Oliveira
and
dominated
Gaethje,
him.
obviously.
And Gaethje, he got dominated in all of those fights.
Yeah, like he didn't win a minute
Throughout.
of
any
of those rounds.
Let me ask
Yeah,
you.
so like in this, I saw it a little bit where I was like, and
But-
Chandler's a man
but-
that
Normally, do you know what I'm gonna call this? Yeah, I'm gonna call this the who's that guy that just retired? I'm gonna call this the Marlon Moraes problem.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because with Marais,
He looks good when he comes
bro,
out.
he was on the mad
yeah.
skid, yeah. But like when you look at him, you're thinking,
You look good, bro. When you first come out.
You look good, though.
Yeah,
like,
He can't be a hammer. Let's not
Yeah.
tell them guys that can't be the hammer still.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was gonna say with Tony is the reason I say I'm at a crossroad is because it depends what he wants. Because he's showing that he can't fight the top of the division. He's not like he's not with them guys no more. So it's a thing of, is he gonna play the role of like a cowboy where he's gonna fight people who are wanting to come up,
fun fight.
But they
too.
gotta
Yeah.
get through me.
but they gotta get through you?
Yeah,
Or is it a
the-
thing where he's gonna say, you know what, I don't want to be that guy, and
But
He knocks you on the
he's not gonna get the flipping gamrots or the Saryuki.
that's
Yeah.
a match.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't
Those
fight
aren't
those
easy.
guys.
Yeah.
I can't fight them
Exactly.
guys. Bro, keep up.
Yeah.
I'm dismissing it. I'm dismissing it, man. I can't fight. He's kind of like he's Tony talking to Dana. He's like, I can't fight those guys. I said, no, Dana, you're
If
killing
you
me.
think that kick by Chandler was impressive, bro, you should see what Fiziev can do, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so-
No, but
Yeah,
you know what
Fiziev
it
was
is? You know,
smoking.
you know what the difference is? No, sometimes, guys, you got to remember Styles. He was not expecting Chandler to do that. Chandler don't do that. Chandler's not that.
no,
Chandler's
type of fight.
explosive though,
no.
Yeah,
so
but-
you gotta expect the unexpected.
Yeah, but not from that type of style of kick.
I
No,
hear,
but-
I hear you. It's a mad thing. For
Yeah,
him. I hear
yeah.
you.
he
it's
don't
mad.
do. You're not
It's
expect.
mad.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. You wouldn't. I get it, but you wouldn't expect.
No, but
perceive you're expecting all those mad kicks.
But you know what? He read it though. Like with Chandler, he was saying that like, yo, he can see my man. He's just moving back like in a straight line and that, yeah, and that.
He used his hands.
Yeah, and he was gonna use it to fake, and then he was like, you know what? Let me just commit with it because he can see Tony's just letting it happen.
Do you know what's crazy about that? Yeah, is have you guys ever done something in your life, yeah, where something paid off and then you try and justify afterwards that was intentional? I think that's
You
what he was
reckon?
doing.
You
Like,
think?
yeah, he'd be like, oh, because he was saying like, I don't do that in training, but like I saw the open, like that's just like me saying like, oh yeah, no, I saw the grocery store, I saw that not a lot of people winning the lottery, so I just bought a ticket. Like it just, bro, like that's not. I
No,
feel like
but
he
you see
just-
with him, yeah, why it's believable for me was only because he was saying that like he was just wanted to throw that as a decoy to just fake and like I think he wanted to go behind with like a left hook or something. He wanted to follow it up with that, yeah. But then he said he did that like early on the first round, but then saw like quickly like a feint. It wasn't like he didn't commit with it. It was just like a feint, and then he saw. You know what? He's like that. Then he just threw it again to see what would happen. And then that happened.
I always think
Yeah.
it's like quite like. Do you know why I think this is quite embarrassing? It's not nothing personal towards Tony, but I think if you can get head kicked by someone shorter than you and get knocked out, that's kind of like there's kind of an asterisk against you a little bit because like. Do you remember when Calvin Gastelum head kicked Izzy, right? It's we're all thinking like, how the hell did you let that happen? Like you're way taller than him, and he got like front kicks. Like
sometimes again, you're not expecting it from
You're not
that type of
expecting it
fighter.
though, yeah.
When
The
you don't do
trajectory,
it, and then you're
yeah,
like, bro,
right,
you're not
yeah.
gonna catch me with that.
Yeah.
You get me? It's like DC and Jones.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
When he said he's gonna try and he said DC said
DC
exactly
described it same way.
bro. Like he's one of the best analysts, bro. He just described his own death.
Yeah, but it would have been more embarrassing if DC
described his
had kicked John Jones. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when the short
I
guy
hear
gets
you,
it, yeah.
but it's just like you know, but DC says he's going to do 8, so you should know. But so it's like he's not gonna do it. Almost, you tell yourself that. You get me? Till it happens. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then it happens. Like I think we're all gullible to it.
I'll be real
But,
though. When I got shown that clip of Tony just getting KO'd, it was just I don't know if it's just you, but it was such a weird visual seeing Tony on the floor
Folded like that.
Yeah, it was such
Don't
a
see
weird
it.
visual.
You don't see it.
Yeah, it was
I've
weird.
never
bro.
seen. Even for me, I felt weird.
Yeah, and it was weird, man. And you
And
know
when you-
what?
So
when you see Chandler and when you see Chandler in the background backflipping like 4 times, like it's
Yeah.
almost like these two things aren't meant to be next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was weird, bro. Honestly, man.
So before we move on quickly with this, I heard what you said about Tony, and I think that's perfect. He's just gonna be that sitter of a fighter. He can't go up from that loss, so we're just gonna have to see what
do you
happens
think he
with
can
him.
go up in weight though, or no? He won Ultimate Fighter welterweight, I think.
Yeah, but
He's
if,
got the frame kind
And
of.
think of the
but
styles that
He might do that if he does that. That can
That
make
might
sense.
rejuvenate his chin a
Yeah,
bit. But
cool.
the
Because you're a
A
bit
lot
more
of
thicker.
wrestlers
You're a
like
bit
that,
more
you know what I mean?
thicker.
lightweight is notorious for anti-wrestlers. Welterweight is notorious for wrestlers.
For
So
wrestlers.
he's not. If he can't do it here,
But he can wrestle though.
He's
No,
not
but he
going
can-
up.
No,
No,
he
but
can
he
wrestle in a weird way. Tony wrestles in a weird way. Not he don't wrestle in that. he's not a great but he can wrestle in a weird way. And he's very fluent. He's not not that typical Usman wrestler, like Kobe wrestling.
The scrambling though.
Yeah, it's like a weird scrambly wrestling. You will get you get him.
The
he
ankle
scrambles
picking and
out.
that.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
weird shit. I think if he's bringing it up a weight, remember you're bringing that speed up a little bit. So maybe. But where does Chandler go from here? That's what I want to know before we move on. Quickly.
Excellent promo.
Bro, love the promo, bro. I'm down
Yeah,
for all
he's
of
the
those
guy.
options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Excellent
guy.
promo.
Yeah,
You think if that happens,
Any of the options are good for me, bro.
He sold it to me, bro. Him and Connor. Because going into this fight, I would have really been interested in that fight. But now I'm like, no, him and Connor. Now I want to see that. Why not?
It kind of
And it
convinced
makes
me he might be
sense
able to
and-
beat Connor too. Yeah. It's,
For real.
All right, cool. Let's move on.
If he gets Oliveira, that would be hilarious. Yeah, but I don't.
No, you can't get another after
No,
that.
but
he lost 2 fights.
But
you
the way
can't.
he was talking, it made me even think, yo, why not give my man a
Dana likes
rematch?
him though.
And
Dana
yeah,
really
yeah,
likes
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Dana
yeah.
loves him.
He's
because
a
of his
company
style.
man.
Money.
Yeah.
Dana, I don't care if win loses money. He's waiting for him all these years. Yeah, baby.
Trust me.
Yeah, you're wildling. Shogun Rua versus Oven St. Prix.
Let me say something mad about this fight. I tried to catch the highlights this morning. Well, I did catch the highlights of obviously the 3 fights we've just gone through. Yeah. So when I first opened the thing, it was getting to the end of this fight, round 3, and all I was hearing was boo. It's mad boos. Yeah. I said safe. I'm not watching this fight.
I said safe. I'm not watching this fight.
I said safe. So what happened in this fight?
This fight weren't too bad.
Really?
It was just a
nothing.
typical old man fight, innit?
Yeah.
They're old man, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know what the crowd always expects sometimes. Look at your stats before you go they're old. I think so round 1, I'm telling you now, Shogun Rue's belly was a round circle. From here, it was just round. Just round belly. Round belly. Man had a round red belly. Round red, it was just round and red, bro. No, the kicks, the front kicks, were killing him, bro.
And the body, the left
It was
kick,
just
left body
yeah.
kick.
It was just it was really bad.
But based on, let me ask you a question then.
That's
Based on Shogun's career, at what point did you think he'll have a 6-pack?
Never.
Yeah, so you can't be surprised.
But what I mean by round, why I was saying it was round and red like that, it was just because of the
Easy
work.
target.
Yeah, it was just I saw the redness extension from the you get it wasn't hard to see. Sometimes when commentators will be like, oh, he's got swelling. From a camera's point, it's hard to see it. You got to wait till you get an angle of it. You might show the fighter and you're like, I can't see it still. Then you get an angle and you're like, oh, I can kind of see it. Do you know what I mean? They can see it up close because they're on the cage. But as soon as the camera just turned to his normal view, I was like, whoa. Yeah, he was really red.
Do you know certain guys? Do you know this is the
Just
thing?
got picked apart by Otis and Bruce. That's all that happened. He was just faster and quicker to everything.
This is the thing about when you see fighters, right? When their skin's relatively pale and stuff, the swelling shows more.
Way more.
So it's So Oven Senpru might have had the same thing, but you probably just can't see it.
Yeah,
right?
you're 100%.
Same with
That happens a lot. That happens.
Felder and them, man.
Facts.
Felder, anytime I see him, he looks like he's been through a war, bro, because of how pale he is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you're definitely right.
But what do you think of this? It was just an old man's fight. He was the longer. Senprus was Ovens was the longer fighter, so he just kept it at a distance.
Yeah.
And Shogun, Shogun fights in that burst. He's always fighting that burst from Dave.
He kind of. I
gives you
thought
that
Shogun
burst
kind of was controlling from the center more.
Yeah.
Trying to
Pressure.
Ovens, and then obviously Ovens was using
Teep.
the kicks just to keep
him
and
away.
body kicks.
Body kicks, and that was the fight, really, bro. Just a couple of jabs here and there. And that
it wasn't nothing exciting, really.
No, it wasn't. It was just a typical old man fight. How old are these guys?
Combined age of
42,
90 or something. Yeah.
MMA in terms of MMA age, Shogun is at least in his 90s, man.
Man, didn't it? Yeah, he's literally done it. He's a real legend.
But I don't think he looked bad enough where you're like, oh, he should retire right
This
now.
fighters are the worst.
Yeah,
That are younger.
Yeah.
So he's just right. You know what I mean? Someone breaks into his house, he's fine.
Yeah, he's got.
You know what I mean? He can still move. He can still move.
He's got 1 fight left in his UFC contract. That's what Dana said. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I've always said 1.
No,
yeah.
I think it was 1.
I think it should be 1. Oh,
Sure.
It's in my MMA.
Yeah. If he's got 2 fights left, yeah.
He said
I think
he's got 2 after the review.
Yeah,
I think Dana said 1, but I think he's 2. I think he's a 2. Or, yeah, I think so. Maybe. I'll double check.
as long as the next one's not too bad, I think he can probably see out his contract and just sort of.
This might be his second fight. I mean, this might be one of these 2 fights that he had left. Maybe. All right, cool. Let's move on.
All right, last one.
Randy Brown versus Chaos Williams.
Rimz, what was I telling you earlier?
What about? What did you say?
God.
No, so obviously enough fanatics, yeah.
Yeah.
I was there, and I just had because Randy Brown, I know him. He's not a dickhead, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good fighter. But then, so when I was on the picks, yeah, I picked Randy at first, but then I kind of succumbed to like the pressure of going like, do you know what? Chaos is probably gonna KO, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Chaos is just known for that.
Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe Chaos is gonna, and he almost did.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Chaos is probably gonna have a flash KO. So then I switched it last minute. I said, yeah, Chaos. But then I should have gone with my gut. I'm always going with my gut with fanatics now. Now I was gonna get smoky for everyone because I'm going with my gut every time. Yeah. But no, in terms of the fight itself, yeah, Randy was. I thought Randy won the fight.
I think from round 2, Randy looked great.
Good.
Like,
Yeah.
He started to use the jab well. He started to time Chaos well and start to
Come
check
out.
him well, like check kicks well. His head movement was nice. Like he was slipping off like from shots pretty well, moving his head pretty well. Yeah, he looked good.
He got caught up in.
He got caught in the first round, yeah,
And the second.
yeah, it was the second.
Second,
yeah.
yeah. I held my breath
No,
for
it
that
was
one.
the third, I swear.
No,
It
at
was
the end of the second, I swear he got.
So
He
it's the
still
third.
got caught.
He got
dropped.
cracked,
He
bro.
got cracked
yeah.
at the end of the
The
second. It was
second.
fine. Yeah, he got, but he still won it. I think, yeah. But he looked good to me. But my problem is, yeah, he looked too overconfident in a way where I didn't like certain things. Like he was too jumpy. He had too much certain things. I would want to see him sit down on his punches a little bit more and just stay in the pocket, like in certain exchanges. Not all the time. I do like the bounciness because I think it works in his style. But I'm saying some of it's too flamboyant. It's too. He's moving too much. Like
Wasted
he's
movement.
getting wasted
Yeah.
movement. Like, that was the word I was looking
Yeah.
for. Like he needed to sit down on some of his punches and just stay in the pocket for. When you're setting something up, you need to do it with conviction. That's, you know what I mean. Sometimes you don't, like, even certain times that he hit him with a couple of jabs. I don't think he even meant to hit Chaos Williams with because he just threw it out there. Yeah, it weren't really. I meant
It
to
weren't like
do
a
it
solid
with
jab,
solid
it's like a
conviction.
flick, yeah,
I
it's
meant
like,
to do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
And you know when someone sits on their jab, bow.
Like
You
that
get me? They
Tyson
sit it.
jab where he just flicks it
Yeah.
out. Like,
Yeah.
lazy kind of.
So I think that because that can get you in trouble with other fighters. But you know, Chaos, like you said, he was looking for that knockout. So I think Randy knew it. He just stayed on the outside bounce. Good fight in that sense. But
What's his ceiling though? What do you guys think his ceiling is? Top 15?
Who, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe top 15.
That's it.
I see
At
him.
Walter,
I see him like a
Yeah, easy.
like Neil Magny, them kind of man where
Yeah.
they're kind of like
No Magny is better than him.
no. But I don't mean he'll get like like Neil Magny is what, maybe like number 7 now or something like that. He's
Yeah,
up
I
there.
don't know if he gets past.
But
top
you-
The
10.
wrestling.
No, but you know
the
Magny-
wrestling, you can wrestle him still.
I just mean like, you know Magny, yeah, you look at him, you go, okay, you're probably not gonna fight for the title, yeah, but you're not a dickhead as well. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really a gatekeeper as well, because certain new guys that come up here, you can kind of put them back down. The way I see Randy's someone I think that could break into top 15. And guys that are unranked that are coming up here, I think Randy will give them a tough out. You know what I'm saying? It will be tough. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him. I think he's top 15, maybe top 10, like fringe top 10.
Think he gets to top 10?
Fringe top 10. No, think about
don't know
world.
about that.
No,
Welterweight.
no,
Welterweight's hard out here,
welter. Who's 10th ranked?
Welterweight and
right now?
lightweight is mad, you know.
Who's 10th ranked right now?
Right now.
I'll tell you
Ooh,
right
I
now,
don't
on
know.
pound for pound list at welterweight, it is
Bro, you have to
Neil
remember,
Magny.
Couple
Neil
weeks ago,
Magny.
Yeah.
Hamzat was there, bro.
it's true.
So,
still.
so it's Neil Magny, Sean Brady's 9th, Jorge Masvidal's 8th, Stephen Thompson's 7th, Vincent
Luke.
Luque is 6th, Mohammed's 5th,
Safe. Okay.
Burns 4th,
Safe.
Hamza.
Okay, that
3rd.
tell is smoky. That tell is
Yeah,
smoky.
yeah.
Because I was thinking, you see welterweight, yeah. Apart from like the names. Oh wait, where's Shafkat?
It's 15.
He's coming, he's 15th, he's coming.
No, but
yeah,
no,
I
but
forgot about that man.
that's
Yeah,
what You get like
Yeah, yeah,
Shavkat,
He's
like
a madman, you know.
yeah.
Julian, Ponzinibbio, like bro,
Oh,
he's not
Ponzinibbio,
beating
yeah,
these guys,
yeah,
yeah.
No, he's not beating them.
Yeah.
And these are the guys right now as well. This
Yeah.
guy's coming through as well.
Even Michael
by the way,
Chiesa is not beating.
Yeah, Michael Chiesa, yeah.
so-
Michael Chiesa's
yeah.
a big boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his ceiling's not. The thing is, right? I feel like Chaos Williams, if he finds his, he sort of adds a few things to his game. I
He's
feel
very
like he
basic.
can come through. Yeah.
He's very
Yeah.
basic.
I feel like he can come through. Like, I feel like he could, like, I could see a situation where he fights Ponzinibbio and knocks him out. but I can't see a scenario in which Randy Brown
Outpoints
outpoints Ponzinibbio.
because they're not looking.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's that's why that's the only thing I'm saying about Randy Brown. It's like he's even in this fight kind of showed it, right? He's a bit chinny. Like I feel like
He's always been like that.
Yeah,
When I've watched
yeah.
his previous fights, he always gets dropped a bit.
easier,
Like,
yeah. That he rocked him nicely with that inside.
I'm not sure if I'm making this up.
inside uppercut.
Has he been up kick finished before? Am I making that up?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Nico
did.
Price.
Nico Price.
Nico
There you go,
Price.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So yeah.
Let's move on.
All right.
Last fight on the main card.
No, that was it. That was
yeah.
it. Any prelims anyone wants to go?
Royval.
Oh yeah. We have to
Guillotine,
touch on
first
Royval.
round.
Yeah, we have to touch on
Random rival.
Royval. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Like that's my
Random
favorite flyweight.
yeah.
Although I'm not gonna lie,
Still.
the prelims were
Prelims
Yeah.
were decent though. Yeah,
They weren't bad. They
decent.
weren't bad.
Yeah.
Got tapped in the first round. Guillotine, innit?
Hey, yeah, guillotine.
Matt
Bro.
Snell's was a decent fighter, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
he's
Matt
solid.
Schnell.
Yeah, yeah,
But Matt
he's
Schnell,
right,
he's
yeah.
decent jiu-jitsu. I didn't think he would have got
He was
tapped
winning
on that.
until he
Yeah,
lost.
yeah,
I know,
Like,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But I didn't think he was
But-
going to get tapped like that.
Yeah,
His
Roy
jiu-jitsu
Val
was
so scrambly
so
though, bro.
scrambly,
Like,
so
yeah.
fidgety.
Yeah.
He's annoying.
Yeah, man.
I watch him, I just feel annoyed when I watch him. I'm like, you're annoying, bro. I can't hold you. You just feel like you move. You just got so much energy.
You see Roy Val, yeah, he definitely up there, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He's definitely
yeah,
up there.
yes.
You know what? Yeah, I want to see him and I don't know if they fought before, but him and Kyler Phillips, bro, I think would be a very good fight, bro.
A different division.
No,
though.
the different division. Kind of Phillips.
Yeah,
I'm
bantamweight,
bugging.
155, yeah.
I'm bugging.
Kind of Phillips
I'm
good
bugging.
though.
Yeah.
Kind of
Do you-
is good though.
Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, because no,
Very
when,
good.
when I think of Roy Val, yeah, obviously, because he knows me, I'm a Kai Kara France guy, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah,
always
yeah.
like, no, and Kachi's always like, no, Roy Val, mark him. Like, he's beaten before.
He's
I think,
beaten
innit?
him, yeah,
he's
yeah,
beaten
yeah.
before
No, but
anyway.
to be fair, Kai Confront almost finished him too. So
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But Roy Val, up in terms of flyweight division, he's up
Yeah.
there anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
look at the people he's lost to. He lost to Moreno and Pantoja. That's
Yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
He might run it back with
Yeah, yeah.
Pantoja because he's fourth now.
Yeah.
in the rankings.
I felt bad for Pantoja though, like because he's kind of there. But
Has he
not
recently
getting
lost?
the shot.
He's just been on the win streak though,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
he
but
has,
it's the
yeah.
inactivity, I think.
Yeah, well, I think he lost to what's his name? Askarov. He lost to Askarov.
Oh, Askarov
yeah,
and
he
then
lost to
Kai.
Askarov, yeah.
He must have leapfrogged him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Askar's third, he's fourth. Yeah,
yeah. But Brandon Royval, man, very
anything-
exciting to fight. Very exciting fight, man.
yeah, flyweight,
Yeah.
definitely.
But I don't know why I was thinking. I'm thinking of Kyler because, like, when I think of those two styles in it, I just
Yeah.
think it meshes so well. But
I hear you,
Kyler bantamweight. So it's
Our
what it is.
very own Danny Roberts fought, didn't he?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we'll go over that one. Quick. Yeah, he fought old man
lost.
Hot
Chandler.
chocolate. Hey Danny,
Oh.
I'm sorry, yeah, you're the
Lost
man, you're the man. Them, I'm sorry, yeah, but yeah, when I was going through the picks, I'm thinking,
I picked
I-
him, you know, just because he was man. Then.
No,
I
yeah.
done it for
I-
that
I-
sake, bro.
I was
swear.
thinking Danny
And I was
because
like, Travado's old, bro. Come
Old
on,
man.
man.
no, but
on,
this
man.
Cracked,
no, but this is the
bro.
thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing with Danny Roberts. Yeah, the wins I've seen him win. Yeah, they've been like flash kind of wins, if you know what I mean. They've kind of come out of nowhere. Yeah. And with Tronado, I know he's old, yeah, but I think he's one in the UFC. He's one of the most consistent old men. Like
Yeah.
one of those old
Yeah,
men you
yeah,
can
yeah.
kind
Does
of
his
bank
job.
on a little bit.
Do
you know
your
what I mean?
job.
He gives
Yeah.
people problems.
Yeah,
Like,
he gives
even
people
Kevin
problems.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Lee problems.
Yeah, I remember that fight, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Struggling.
What's that saying that you always hear, right? Like, be wary of the old man in a young man's game. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's Tronaldo. Like, Tronaldo
Yeah,
just able
facts.
to just. Yeah. Do you know what's weird about Tronaldo, right? I don't understand how he passes a USADA test. 'Cause I'm looking at him thinking, like, what is this? Like,
do?
yeah. It's crazy.
All right, let's move
Alright,
on.
cool.
Anything,
Man, Lanks ain't here to say juice to the gills.
That's a word, isn't it?
Know what I mean? But yeah, he jacked.
He'd
bro.
love that. He'd love that.
Yeah,
You
he
said
would love that one. Yeah.
Alright,
that's
so moving on. Bellator.
Tour,
Anyone watch
yeah.
any Bellator?
I didn't watch no
I
Bellator,
didn't watch the.
I
but
just-
I know
Ah.
that
Yeah.
Ryan Bader won, and I know that Yo Romero.
Nah, I can't even lie. Yo Romero is he's
a
just
tank,
a
innit?
monster.
He's a
bro.
tank, innit?
He's just a monster.
He's a low key, yeah. I can't lie. Low key want to see him back in the UFC, you know. Like low key.
Shouldn't have left in the first
Low
place.
key.
Nah. He would have just been a name. He would have got to a point where they lost. He was losing now, man. Them dogs dead.
Yeah, but even you know with Yoel, yeah, when he
Well, he moved up to light heavyweight, so I get you. If he done that in the U, I get you.
and when he loses, they're not bad losses. Like
Yeah,
Yoel, I don't
yeah.
think he gets finished.
Not in the UFC. I
Not-
don't
UFC,
think.
I don't think he got finished, bro.
Who
I
He
don't
got
know.
finished in
Feijiao.
Strikeforce.
Yeah, Feijiao, right? Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're right.
So he's still like he's still up there. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel. But
Yeah, no, he decapitated.
Didn't Derek
What?
Bronson? Didn't Derek
It's the
Bronson almost
dismantle,
finish?
bro.
Derek Bronson almost finished it.
almost, almost.
Ages ago. Though,
Then your world took care of him.
Yeah.
Around like the third round, so he just came back and just decided like no.
But was the first one in Strikeforce? The first one was in Strikeforce, I think.
But the first time he lost was in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he
No,
lost
he
in-
fought Brunson in Strikeforce, didn't he? And then he
I'm
fought him
pretty
in
sure
the
it was
UFC.
in the UFC. Wait, did he
They
fight him
fought-
twice?
Didn't they fight twice?
Derek Bronson, no,
Oh,
I
is
think you're mixing up Derek Bronson with Jacare. No,
Oh,
Jacare,
I might
Well,
be.
Jacare twice. Yeah.
he fought Jacare twice. Yeah.
MMA fact checker alert.
There you go, you see the knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought Jacare twice.
Jacare,
Yeah, that was it. All right.
By the way, quick question. You see Czech Congo?
Yeah.
Is he the same bro that fought like you know that fight?
Pat Barry. Yeah.
it was him.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Because
The
I can't.
moment you started talking, I was like, yeah, I know what fight you're referring
Do
to.
you know what it is? Yeah, you
That's
see
the
the
one
man
fight,
them. Yeah, I'm talking the man them that don't watch MMA or nothing. Yeah, them man. Because I think that every year that clip does rounds, innit?
Yeah,
Of that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That clip does rounds, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah. So the man them would just send that to me, but oh, this UFC thing looks lit, you know. And I'm like, bro, that was years ago. Like these men are uncles
Yeah,
now. You
yeah,
know what I'm
uncles.
saying? But-
Yeah.
All right.
From Bellator, there was
Move on to boxing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Boxing quick.
Canelo, Alvarez, what a fight.
Yo.
What a fight.
Yeah.
That streak's gone.
Gone. Well,
This kid is serious, bro.
Smoky,
He took
you-
on a bit
Bivol
too much
is
here.
serious, bro. And you know, shouts out to Canelo first of all, just for going up all these weights and getting here, because he was just marching through everyone, and he done it where he couldn't be stopped in it. But he did, the halt had to come to a halt, and it did here because this kid outboxed him for the majority of the fight. Like literally, like I gave him 3 rounds, bro. If not, maybe 4. If
I
you
think
want
I
to be
gave
nice.
him about 4.
See?
4-ish.
See, I could give him 4. I could give him 4, but this kid outboxed him.
The pressure.
The pressure. Every time Canelo, you know what? As well, Canelo always starts slow in a fight. He couldn't start slow in his fight. The first 30 seconds, this kid started leashing hands. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna lose this fight like this," because the reason this kid Bivol won, the main reason is because he didn't load up with none of his punches. You don't load up against with someone like Canelo because their head movement's too good, their body
Counter
movement's
you,
too
yeah.
good. They will counter you. You need to touch them and win rounds. You need to outbox them, meaning you need to outscore them. You can't, because when Canelo starts getting going, good luck. That's the problem. But he never could get going in this. Never. And I thought it was a well-tactical, one of the best tactics I've seen in a long time across any martial arts board, just to take out a great. To be able to take out a great, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the difference between like Michael Chandler going in there fighting Oliveira dumb. He fights dumb in it. He's a dumb fighter, bro. I always say Michael Chandler's a dumb fighter. He's entertaining. For me, yeah, I watch you all the time, but you're dumb in it. Like for your perspective, you're dumb. So this is not dumb.
So what's your opinion on Michael Chandler?
That he's a dumb fighter, bro.
Yeah, okay,
He's
cool.
been a dumb fighter. Always been a dumb fighter. And if anyone says he's not a dumb fighter, then you're a dumb idiot yourself, bro. Like, you get me? You could never talk to me about MMA because you don't go in there with a tactic to scroll and bang when you know you're a better wrestler. But like Tony Ferguson, he got cuffed with Tony, you know. That's why I took him down. Got hit hard, and he said, "Fuck this, I'm a wrestler."
That's the only time he goes to.
Thank
it.
you, but
He
you're
done
an
it with
idiot.
Gaethje as
But you're
well.
an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot because you have to get hurt and then you're not going to wrestle properly. Do it when you see the opening to do it. Don't do it because you've been hurt. That's not correct, isn't it? But
With Bivol, actually, like I've never seen Bivol fight before yesterday, but like the people who are in the know who like watched a lot of boxing, they were all telling me that Bivol is like proper serious as well.
Smoky, yeah,
I'm not
even me, I
sure
was hearing that
what
as
you. I'm not sure how much you guys knew about him before, but I didn't know anything.
I heard his name and
Yeah.
Beterbiev as
yeah,
well.
I've heard
Yeah.
Beterbiev.
So obviously Canelo was kind of talking about
But-
either Bivol or Beterbiev,
Yeah.
but he fought Bivol. But yeah, Bivol, like, he showed up, man. He was constantly just putting something in his face. He's jabbing him well.
Yeah.
He split his guard well. Like when he
Well.
got him up against the ropes,
in
like,
the
he was
corners.
putting in
Combos.
yeah, combos.
1, 2, not
like,
was
yeah.
one strike and moving in the jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
and then move out.
Mm.
All right, cool. You get me? And every time he got backed up into the corners by Canelo, he's the
Yeah.
bigger guy. He
Mhm.
just saw himself out, jabbed his way out of it, just shuffled his way, got close to him, backed him down because he's the bigger guy, and showed Canelo. But come round 6 or 7, he was walking Canelo down at one point. I was like, oh, like, you're confident. I ain't seen this.
Hey, what's
You know what I
Canelo's optimum weight? Like, what's his actual weight that he usually fights at? He's
Weight.
comfortable with.
He fights at what does he normally fight? Middleweight.
Middle.
Yeah,
A
he's a
middle,
middleweight,
okay,
so-
yeah.
No, it's not middle. It's middleweight is 160. Wait,
Yeah, he's he's one
it's
down from
168.
middleweight.
It's 168. It's normally what he
Originally.
fights at. Yeah. So, but do you know what's crazy about this as well? Like, and I don't really want to hear excuses about this. Canelo didn't lose this fight because he's the smaller guy.
No way.
It's
no
not.
way.
It's not a
He didn't
frame
look
thing
that
as
big.
well. He's
No.
fought Callum Smith, who was like way longer than
And
Bivol.
Kolarov is bigger than him.
Yeah. So it's more that this Bivol guy is very, very skilled, man.
Very
and
skilled.
it's crazy because like Canelo normally gets this one shot off, which is like sort of like 1-2, and then sort of that hook to the body, right? Could not find that at all in this fight.
He was missing. The kid was gone.
Yeah.
1-2,
Tight
what?
guard,
Gone.
yeah.
Gone. I ain't
Yeah.
sitting here. Gone. That's what I'm saying. So
The fact that he's landing all those combinations on Canelo as well, because like Canelo has such good head movement, but like in this, like it was literally bang when the jabs in your face for so long, right? It's almost like a good rangefinder, and he just kept on throwing up like 3-4 punch combinations, which no one seems to do on Canelo. So you're right, man. I agree. Like it's this is one of those things is where it was almost under because like let's call it a spade a spade. Canelo has been gifted some really controversial controversial moments on the scorecards where
Yeah,
people
definitely.
give him rounds
Yeah.
when they're close.
Yeah.
This one
Some
is
people were trying to
undisputable.
give him like
No.
4 rounds at the start, bro. Some of the when I was
Who, Bivol? Yeah,
no,
Canelo.
they're trying to give Canelo
Yeah, 'cause
rounds
that's
at the
controversial.
start. I was like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
are they
yeah,
doing?
yeah,
Like,
I don't listen to that. I can't do it, man. I can't do
Yeah.
it. Boxing, that's what
it's
it's
so
corrupt.
like corrupt, bro.
in that
Like, I
way.
swear to
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if Canelo won this, I swear I
Corrupt.
probably wouldn't
Never
even
watch boxing again.
fam.
That's what I
I'll
told
be
you.
done.
You
fam.
know me, I'm done like
I'll
that.
be
I
done.
write stuff off. I do not have time. I will write off the sport, bro. As soon as there's too much money or corruption or there's a power, I don't do it. Like with football, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even just. I'm a United fan, and it's not just because United is rubbish, bro. There's too much money in it, bro. I can't deal with it, bro.
It's like
Like,
Caterham and-
yeah,
yeah,
it's
all
too much money in it, and players that Harry Maguire, the 6 year, bro, are you mad? You're trash. Like, how you get these contracts? I can't do it. I'm out because I can't do it. I invested my too much time. Like NBA makes sense, bro. I swear to God, it makes sense. They play 82 games, play every other day. Like you get me. Like I'm being honest. Like you know when they play a lot,
The
like a
schedule's
game,
mad,
the
yeah.
schedule's mad, bro. Like I get it, like to a degree. I don't get certain other sports and superstars are paid like superstars and bench players are paid like bench players. You get me? Everyone gets paid well, but it makes sense. Like certain sports have got to make sense, you know. So
Yeah, I think the thing with this fight, though, I think it's going into this fight. A lot of people overlook Bivol as well. Like everyone kind of just like, and this is what makes like combat sports so interesting. It's one of those things where nothing's written. Because going into yesterday, most people didn't think Carla was gonna win. Most people didn't think Bilal would beat Luque. People didn't think that Juliana Pena would beat Nunes. Like there's so many like. The talk of like, oh, you're doing so well in your sport. The next thing that's gonna happen is this.
fall off.
Like, yeah, and then that
sense.
just that kind of messes with people a little bit because like people talking about, oh yeah, Canelo might fight Jake Paul at some point in the future, and it's like, nah,
Bro,
it's
I was
like,
even
yeah,
hearing
this-
Usyk. I'm thinking, are you crazy, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what was next.
Only thing about that is he was kind of being smart because Usyk's literally the only heavyweight who you could practically fight, bro, and maybe have a chance. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like anyone else,
Size-wise, yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
fight Fury, bro. Come on, man.
yeah,
course
for
not,
sure.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Cool. That's it. You get me? All right.
Man.
MMA news.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Got some news for you. Have I got news for you? Ha ha ha.